Oh shit, we live. And there's no sound. That's not good. Or is there sound? But not the good sound. That's the problem here. Yeah, I went with the background, but I may have to reset this shit because it's not giving me what I want. I may have to. Yeah, but I don't think it's coming from. It's not coming from this, and that's not showing up. And if I do input audio capture, just gonna delete that. Sorry for the delay here, guys. Not sure why my shit just decides not to work. I need to get like some new stuff, but okay. Oh, see, now you guys can't hear me at all. Audio input capture, add source, add new source instead, add source. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No? That's on. How about now? Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? 1, 2, 3. Delete this. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, now you can. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh. It needs I just might need a new one, or maybe I need a new cord. Connie, any link to where you can watch today's game? Now you can't hear? Again? I thought you could. This is annoying. Now? Maybe yes, maybe no? That's so dumb. And now you can? No. Maybe yes, maybe no. Where's it coming from, though? That's my question. That's my question here, guys. It's crazy. Ooh. This is a nice little stadium we got here. When I move forward, it cuts out. Okay. I just need to find out like what what input it's coming from. That's my big issue right now. So I guess this match is, yeah. I just don't understand what the difference is right now, where this is coming from. Why? Well, like my mic, like I have mics like Rob. That's not the issue. Um, right now, it is my audio interface that is the issue, which is the main problem. Because like Rob's mic plugs in the exact same way that this headset does. So yeah, there shouldn't be any issues like that. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the default device is, though. That's my problem here, guys. This is my problem. Why aren't you working, you son of a bitch? Son of a bitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh. I may have done something there. I may have done something actually proper there, maybe. No? Yeah, I mean, online it says this game started at noon, but I was wrong. I guess it because all we're getting is people tying up their shoes here and stuff like that. So yeah, I am just a little confuddled as to why. And I used strims.top when I was looking for something to do the games. Okay, it's not the headset that I'm using. This is really annoying, really super duper annoying. Like, guys, VBTV it has to be the most worth it. Like, you get to watch the Plus Liga, you get to watch the Italian League. In a month, we have VNL that starts. It has all the VNL, it has all the beach events. Like, that's where you're gonna get to watch the World Championships. That's where, like, indoor and beach. It has the Japanese League that's going on right now. So, like, I think the worthwhile of just being able to watch the matches is actually worth it with VBTV. And you can see maybe our code works. Maybe VS10 actually works. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, there is plenty of Polish pirate sites out there as well. If you're in Poland, you can watch it on Polstat Sports. Is that correct? Right? I think that's right. Lublin's crowd really travels well, eh? Love to see that. Love to see that. Yeah, I think we still have like hitting warm-ups and stuff to go through, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Sure. Yeah, if you wanna send links, you can. Okay. I would love to go to game matches in Poland for sure. Like that is a no doubt about it question. I mean, like, what isn't on there? Like, if you want some random leagues, like, it's just the Turkish league, really. That's not on there. Other than that, like, if you wanna watch the Brazilian league, all you have to do is get a Brazilian VPN, and you can watch that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this should be working. This should be working. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. CEV, you're right. CEV is not on VBTV, but it might be soon. It may be soon. That's all I can really say about that, but yeah. Mm. How about now? Can you hear me in multiple heads? Mm. I wonder what happens when I do this though. Okay. Why won't it let me? So it's Streamlabs that's fucking up on me right now. That's the problem. It's not my stuff. It is the software. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Okay. Can you guys tell me is the sound good enough? Can you guys let me know in the chat? Okay. Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna run. Do you have sound now? Okay, I guess we'll just keep the sound. Oh, it is coming from the headphones now. Okay, I don't fucking understand. Let's just watch this game. Let's just watch some volleyball. Thank you everyone for joining today. Yes, I did go with the AI background. Just my wall just isn't that. Maybe now. How are we doing now? Yes? No? Now how now now it has gone back. Oh man. This sound journey has been a wild one. I don't understand it. I really do not. Oh, so back on there. Now. Can we hear me now? Like, is this all right? Without everything. Yeah, like I don't really know. Um, now, yes. Yeah. I am getting... Oh, I think it's coming from the camera. That's where I think the sound is coming from right now. You know what? We're just going to go with that because I've been fucking with it for way too long. I'm not about this, and I just want to watch some ball. I just want to watch some ball. Who would have, like, without Butryn and Russell, Lublin has to be the team to pick here. Who would have thought at the beginning of the year that Lublin would have been the team here at this point? I wouldn't have. Wouldn't have been my thought. Hey, doesn't matter if you're only back here after a year or so. Whoo, Kyle Hensing, let's go. You're always welcome back. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Truly. I don't know what's going on and what's happening, but it is what it is. But even though without Russell and Butryn, good start here by Zawiercie. A decent little dig by Tavares. Whew. Two very different styles of how they play, but that's a nice little block there by Lublin. Definitely going to be an interesting series because the finals does go to best of 5, right? That's how this works out here in Polska, sorry. There's the Polish Engapeth. Oh, Zawiercie. If Zawiercie comes in, if Zawiercie doesn't come in, like if it's just Tweenster, do we think that this team is able to make this run? Like, do we even think they beat Zaksa? I don't know. I don't know if they beat Zaksa, to be honest. Tweenster was all right, but nothing outstanding. All right, so we're gonna put a poll up right now in the chat. Who do we think is gonna win game 1? Real simple to get her going. Who do we think is gonna be Lublin? Who do we think is gonna be Zawiercie? Ooh. They're gonna have to find gaps like that for Waba. Like, I know he's a great passer and I know he's got some shots, but he is very undersized. And this Lublin block is big. It is big. Yeah, Leon might have a bit of a field day with Ensing in front of him. It's just not enough of a presence up there for Ensing. Okay, I'm going to be right back because since I'm not using these headphones, I'm going to go grab my other headphones to listen to the match. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just wanted to go get these headphones so I could have a little bit of better sound in my ear. And then after that, I'm going to take a nice little check in on the whole saying. Okay, now honestly nothing's working. Now my headphones won't attach to my other computer. So we're just gonna roll it like this. And man, Zawiercie started that set really nicely, and Lublin's been able just to claw back. And one thing I've been very impressed with Lublin is that they have the ability to just stay steady and play their game plan, and kind of let let the play come to them. Like just like there. Oh, okay. I didn't really see the touch on that one, but clearly they got it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right there on the fingers of McCarthy, of Finn. Ensing Ensing has the ability to a little bit of make his breakers his career right now with this series. Truthfully though, because like he's always just kind of muddled around on random teams playing in Israel. I mean, he played for Saint Nazaire, was it the past 2 years, and pretty good. And now with this backup role with Zawiercie and not really getting the opportunity to go out and, show what he can do. Um, But if he can go out and have a good showing here in this final, and he definitely did it to help close things out against Warszawa, that in itself could be worth a contract. But if he can really go out and do a lot less of that, and a lot less of hitting right into the block and into Savicki's hands, and getting some points, he could really make a case for himself for a decent little contract next year. Let's go back here. Okay. Is Leon the most dangerous man at the baseline right now? Holy. And they're going with a four-man service team system on him too. Like he's targeting Ensing on the opposite rail. That's a nice block. That is a really nice block. Like they're going full four-man. That's a great shot all the way to the sideline. And like look at on that replay. Look at where Savicki is loading up. He's loading up in the middle. Like they are paying no respect to Kyle Ensing right now on the right side. No respect whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, it's a really tough spot for Zawiercie to be in. We are without your two top scores, right? You're between Russell and Butcher, and you're missing out like almost like probably after the playoffs now over 1,000 points scored for this team this year. So, if the Bulls had gone to the finals and Scotty and Pippen got injured, I don't know if they're going to be winning that one. So Zawiercie is in a really, really tough spot right now. Really tough spot. Baba's been doing pretty good early on here, though. Whoo, beauty swing by Finn. Beauty swing by Finn. Love that. Love that so much. There was a time here he didn't want to play middle either, where he wanted to be an opposite. He wanted to make the big bucks playing right side. You know what? He's definitely not playing in Poland as a right side. That's no doubt about it. There's no way he's playing in Poland as a right side. Oh, good rip there by Folek. He's so good. He's going to need to be fantastic here. This needs to be the best ball of his life. Since Matt, we've taken a year off national team this season. Ensing will be the starter for USA. I don't know. You've got like Deb says there, like volleyball coverage channels there, like Haynes. I think you probably go with Haynes. Like Haynes is a starter for Berlin who can drop 20 at the drop of a hat, right? But I think the team of Haynes and Ensing is pretty interesting. Um, you also have Gabby Garcia Fernandez, who's available too. So there's another backup situation for a really good team playing for Trentino. I think those three guys are really going to uh, fight for that spot. I think the interesting area is also going to be on the left side too, because like I doubt TJ is going to play this year, and I doubt Aaron Russell will play either. So then you've got like guys like Ewert, and you've got guys like Sani, Francesco Sani playing for Verona. Um, the American team is going to be really interesting, especially with Karch at the helm. Cody who? Cody Caldwell? I mean, like I don't. If we're talking about Cody Caldwell here, there, Deb, I don't really see him as being an international caliber guy at all. Oh, such a nice dish there by Komenda, but Folek, sheesh, Kolek. Oh, Cody Kessel. Um, yeah, I mean, Cody Kessel is one of those guys who I really like him, but has just never like he's just missing a little bit of something. He's missing a little bit of something and hasn't ever really been able to become the guy at that level. I would assume that Kessel and Totia are gone now that you don't have John Spra there, and as they should be. You know, if they're both in their 30s now, like you're not, and like Kessel's gone from Berlin to Maaseik, and it looks like he's leaving Maaseik as well now too. So he's on the downward side of his career. So that's not someone you want to go to on the national team. Vaba is doing a pretty good job here. I'm gonna pull up some stats to look at in a bit. Statistiki. I wish there was a better format for these stats for me to be able to look at them and put them on screen because um, yeah, I've got 14-14 with what I'm seeing right now. Efrat 15-14 now that Savicki just missed that serve. I'm wondering if Lublin is going to try to crack Zawiercie or if they're just going to try to outlast them. So UB Unity, all the stats are on the Plus Liga website. I will put them in the chat right now. So these are going to be the live stats from the game. We can also pin that message too, just so you guys can see. And right now, as for the poll, we got 58% of you saying that Lublin is going to win, with 42% saying that it's going to be Zawiercie. We're going to end this. We're going to end the poll after the first set. Let's do that as Ensing high off the sidearm. That's gonna be that's a pretty good shot there by Kyle Ensing. Let's see what's he rocking with for points so far. Kyle Ensing 4 points, 3 for 6 attacking, not too bad, and a block. Oh, I saw that Sasek was got a nod to the Polish like 30-man roster. Do we think that's legit? That was a nice shot though. Not much of a space there in that gap, and he was able to find it. I know there's some people who got upset that I called Lublin's guys, the leftovers, but they are. Like Sasek and Komenda are not, you know, not even like not even superstars. At this level, we're talking about. Okay, actually, when I look at the other side, when I look at Zawiercie right now, they're definitely not a collection of superstars just on the court. Biniak, yes. Luke Perry, yes. If Tavares was, if he wasn't Portuguese and he played for another country and they were relevant in the international scene, Tavares would be a bigger deal, for sure. But right now, you've got a whole bunch of everyone else's. Wow, did he hit that? Ugh, that was some bad defense there by Zawiercie. Give us a replay. Don't just give me. I know Leon's going to saunter off. Yeah, that's some crazy hair in the back there too, with the red. Love that. Love that. But yeah, give me the replay. Lublin's fans going pretty hard. Love to see it. Love to see it. Who's leading the way here for? Oh, that's just long. Just long. Who do I think the start for Polska setter in the national team? Firle or Komenda? I think you'll probably give them both a little bit of shot. I don't know. I know Firle has played for the Polish national team before. I got to see him play in 2022 in Ottawa at VNL, but I don't know if Komenda ever has. So that's going to be interesting as we see Butryn there in behind Waba. Low match, of course. I think I kind of agree with Dominica there. Is that like Komenda is leading his team to the finals. Firle isn't here. Um, so yeah, that's um that's basically how it goes with that. Right, like especially if Lublin can pull this off, man. Like if Lublin can pull this off and can pull out a win here, how do you not give Komenda, you know, the first chuck at the ball this summer at the VNL? Especially like if you're Poland, this year, next year really don't matter for VNL. Like throw anyone want out there. Throw a C team. You'll probably still make the playoffs. Was he in the 2019 squad? Let's do that. Let's see if we can 2019 Poland volleyball. Maybe I vaguely remember that, but also if it was 20 no, if it was 2019 it was the World Cup. The World Cup doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. Um, although in this like video that I'm pulling up right now, it looks like so Heinen was coaching. Leon was playing. Looks like they had all their guys. Okay, maybe. Or was it 2018 World Championships where Comenda played? Oh yeah. Is Lomach is one of the greatest setters ever? Is he on the list? Gerbich likes his setters predictable, stable and predictable. Fearley tries to improvise too much. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I really think Comenda's been doing a great job as well too. I think he's just stayed super steady, which is what you need to do. Um, they don't set a super intricate offense. It's pretty standard. But you have Leon there. So that's all you really need to do. Yeah, the World Cup did there was a qualification stage, but that was only like one of those years, right? Like the 2019 World Cup, I don't think meant anything for qualification for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Um, and the reality is that the World Cup was just given to Japan every year as an event that like Japan could host. Honestly, like truth be told, like the World Cup is part of the reason why we have such terrible Weeb fans in a little bit of ways because Nishida did some crazy things in that tournament against lesser opponents that people go nuts for. Okay, so Comenda's been around for sure. Oh, did that get him? No, it didn't get him. I don't think it touched him. What do you guys think? You guys think it touched him? Yeah, I don't think it touched him. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Bring up that match where you guys were playing against Blake Shearhorn and Byron Ketarakis. Like, whoo! Look both of those guys up. Byron played last year for Norvid, but I don't think he's playing this year. Blake Shearhorn's been a dad for like 3 years. Like, you guys played against not even the bench, not even the B team. Like, you know how many of our guys said no to that event? Like, sheesh. Y'all want to bring it up, but at the end of the day, Japan has just as many international. Actually, no, this year's after this year's is different. But go ahead. Before 2024, Japan had as many international medals as Canada had in the past 30 years. And the reality is that in the up until now, Japan hasn't been good. That is Japanese volleyball right now is good. Don't get me wrong, but I used to not watch when Canada would play Japan because I knew we would win. Right? The just level of ball just wasn't that good. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like Kenny, I agree. Like if there was no point of doing the World Cup anymore because it just didn't mean anything. It really is one of the most, and it fucking pisses me off that everyone, everyone thinks that's super good. Man, there was one guy last year in the Discord who went on Twitter and was like talking so much shit and calling me a full-on racist because I said that Rand didn't deserve the MVP of the semifinal series. It was great. It was good times. All right, Sasak here. Oh, I like that option there from Tavares a lot. I really like that option. And he needs to get involved into this offense if they're gonna want to have success here. Like he needs to get in all of that offense. That's really good, really good. Tavares, I think, might be one of the best athletic setters in the world. Like, I don't know if there's that many setters who is as good of a just pure athlete as him. Like, he moves so well. He can get up there. Um, Yeah, does anyone else think that there's a setter who's just as athletic as Tavares? Oh, Luke Perry. Oh, that's a tough time for like Ensing to pull back on that a little bit. I wouldn't call Poro as like a really athletic setter though. I think he's a really good volleyball player. Um, but I wouldn't call him like a really good athletic setter. Um, like he doesn't move and he doesn't jump as well as Tavares in my opinion anyways. You're more than welcome to have a different opinion. I'm just usually right. I'm not always right. Kachopa. Kachopa is the worst athlete in volleyball. Kachopa is the worst athlete in volleyball. His block touch is shorter than Sakita's by like a significant amount too. Whoo! What a serve! What a serve! Oh man, Savicki really just uncorking that one right down the seam between two liberos too. My goodness, yuck! Wow, 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 wow. Dominica, Zawiercie is missing their two top scorers. It's going to be really, really tough for them to do anything in this match. It really is. Let's go. I'm just gonna add a little screen capture here so we can go through some of the stats together. Just give me a second here, okay? Give me a second. Or I thought I could. Man, Streamlabs is just really fucking up today. Like it's just not been good. Window capture. Let's try this again. Add source. What is happening out here? Okay, maybe not. Bro. Ooh, Ma'a. Yeah, Ma'a. Good call there, Hoshu. Ma'a's definitely the best. Like, I think for me, like the best athletes, I'd probably go in the realm of like Tavares, Micah Christensen, Ma'a as well. Maybe Gianelli.
He's really relatively athletic too. He's a little bit of a bigger frame, so he doesn't move like a guy like Tavares, but still pretty good. Sakita's obviously a fantastic athlete too. I think Sakita's a really good athlete. He's just super undersized. All right, we're gonna end this poll right now. 60% of you think that Lublin is going to win. 55 votes. 55 votes. I like that. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Hmm. No, Micah doesn't really attack a lot, but it's not really his game style. He can. And it's more subtle. It's more like well timed. Like he's not taking chews at the ball. But like look at the way he swings. And like once again, like when I'm talking about athleticism, I'm talking about how they move, how efficient they move, how quick they are off the hop, how well do they jump, how quickly do they jump. Um, a lot of volleyball players aren't all of that athletic. Because to be honest, most of the best athletes in various countries play different sports. Yeah, no, I think I agree that if we consider like no, I think power is definitely part of athleticism without a doubt. Um, but I do think it's a little less relevant, especially when talking about athletic setters, right? Like, Streamlabs is really easy to use, but also just it doesn't really fucking work sometimes. Yeah, like the athletics players send us straight from setting. Let's be honest, like the best athletes too in every country aren't playing volleyball. Like that's what piano people got mad about saying that, but like that's the reality. Like if when you were in high school, the best athletes didn't play volleyball. They played basketball, they played football, they played hockey, they played soccer. Like whatever sport is cool in your area, that's what those athletes are going to play. Oh, this is a really good rally here to start this second set, though. Oh, really good vision there by Leon. And that tip over the block was something that they used quite a bit over Zawiercie or against Yashemski, especially when um, Tonyuti was in the back row. Tonyuti is a negative defender, man. He is bad on defense. Um, like really, really just like runs away from balls in a bad way. But that one too, with how back and Singh was dug in, so much space there for Leon to rip away. Oh, that was a rip there by Waba. But this is like I also don't want to fall into this trap here that um that we did in the last set with Zawiercie running out, jumping out to a big lead to start. Oh, Tavares, you're right. I apologize. That makes more sense. Tavares might be the best serving setter in the world. Ah, that cross court shot is just so good from Leon. Let's see if he goes for it again. Oh, they're gonna go to the pipe. Okay. Yeah. Oh, just over the top of Bieniek's hands. Well, at this point, Dominika, if Zawiercie isn't healthy, they're not beating Jastrzemski. Tavares is a better setter than Brizal, sure. Brizal is a better setter than Tavares, sure. But Tavares is a better athlete than Brizal. Oh, what an ace there by Folek. That's two aces here early on by Zawiercie. Two aces in this set. Double, one more than they had already last set. Yeah, no, I think in terms of best serving setters, like you got Tavares, you got Brizard, you got Micah, both Micahs, Ma'a and Christensen. Yuck. Yo, Leon is almost untouchable right now. What's his stats at? He's 4 for 8, no errors. 4 for 8, no errors, and he's 2 for 4 in the second. Just crushed that ball. Like he's still swinging. He's still swinging out here. Man, like that, like I said it last night in the show, like this man's legacy has been saved a little bit. Like this man has been able to really silence all the doubters this year. All of the doubters this year, especially with the way they won the Challenge Cup, making it to the finals now. And just like he's been the consummate leader the entire time, he's been their go-to. He's led them in so many different ways. Like if he wins, he's the if they win the Plus Liga, he's the MVP for sure. And I mean, like you do have a bit of a 2019 Toronto Raptors situation right now for Lublin, where you have one of the best players in the world coming in, and then you win some really good rounds leading up to it, and in the finals you play against a team that's missing a couple of their superstars, but still, like they still have to win all 3 games. I might be getting ahead of myself, but yeah, exactly, Dev. Like 2 years ago, we were questioning his legacy, right? The end of last year, we were questioning his legacy. Right? Like Perugia finally wins a championship, but Leon has to come off the bench for a lot of it. Now, if we do go back to that Scudetto finals, though, and even the entire um, playoffs, he had impactful games. Like he had games where he showed up and he put that team on his back. And I don't think it's a stretch at all to say that Perugia doesn't win that championship without Leon, but not in the way that everyone thought it would be. When he came there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was a Lorenzetti thing. I don't know if it was a Cerci thing. I don't know if it was a Leon thing. That's the thing there is that there's not many people talking about this other than like me, right? So, um, yeah, like it's hard. It's really hard to say. Ooh, yeah, that was down. Yeah, I think that there is injuries there. And there's some other things, and one day we'll get the tell all. Oh, that was a really nice shot there from Sasek. I don't like how Luke Perry went with his right hand though. Like that's one defense 101 to me. Go with your left hand, run through that ball. Like how much time did he miss trying to reach across as opposed to scooping it back left? Not to mention if he does, like what's that next move? How's his team going to make that next play? Oh, and then he goes and gets ace. Luke Perry has not been having a game, man. He's a guy who needs to step up. You're a foreign libero. You need to step up. And that's not a hard enough serve to be getting ace in that way. That is, hey, you want to maybe talk about past your prime? Luke Perry out here, not looking like he's in his prime at all. Good swing from Ensing, though. Good swing to get them out of that. Yeah, sorry, Kenny. I've been a big Luke Perry fan for a long time, but right now he's just not. He hasn't been it in this match. Is Australia going to come after me too? Send the kangaroos on me? Honestly, one of the things that bugs me about Lublin's offense is how many chances they give Grozdanov and how few chances they give Finn. Yeah, nameless one. I fully agree. His outlook on the game is different. You know, he's much more measured. He picks when he needs to be powerful. Um, he swings at 70% quite a bit more. He was really efficient this year, which I think is really good. Oh, what happened there? That how was that A not a disaster and B how did that score? Really good like way to pick that up from Kwolek. Who I still don't know who hit that ball. I still don't know who hit that ball. Was that Tavares or Ensing? Shit, man, I don't know. I will say here that Zawiercie is doing a really good job of just staying with everything and just sticking with Lublin here. But oh, Kwolek, okay. So that's the thing is that like Lublin just isn't taking they're not taking advantage of Zawiercie missed opportunities or mistakes the way they should be. Oh, that's a really good pass there from Leon. Oh, see, but he still has the ability to just like fucking beast mode it, right? And he's just going high off the top of that block. Ensing is there, but there's really not much you can do in that scenario. Botti, I said it before. He needs a little bit of merch scenario going over and over there. Oh, Luke Perry just dodging out of the way of that one. No, no commentary for the finals. Um, no, um, no. There's reasons. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that was a nice block. That was a nice block. Oh, okay. All I say is that this is that there was I I did have an opportunity to commentate the semifinals and potentially the finals, but um, yeah, I mean, like I'll just be the honest. Like the offer on the table was significantly less than what other people were getting offered. Um, and yeah, I wasn't into that. So it happens. So this is where Lublin really starts to pull away. This is where Lublin starts to pull away. Yeah, I mean, I think there's always situations there too where like different leagues are on different contracts and um, yeah, but at the end of the day, like I am not going to commentate a match for less than what I make for an hour of private coaching. Um, and yeah, Kenny, did you bet on Zawiercie? Oh wow, 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 wow. Whoa! Oh, and sing. That's tough. That's tough. Um, no, Ben, Dev, there's like a lot of other things going on about it. If had it been in a different situation with how other things are currently going down and happening with all of that, um, yeah, I probably would have. But where we're at with everything, and like I'll be transparent, like I'm not entirely sure if I'll work for Volleyball World through VNL and stuff like that. Like I just they need to tell me. Um, so yeah, there was just like a bunch of things coming on, and if everything was else was good, I would have said yes. Um, but yeah, there's just like it was just piled on to a whole bunch of other stuff, and I was just like, I'm not gonna continue devaluing myself for this. So yeah. Also, for everyone wondering, someone messaged me and asked if um, I was drinking vodka the other day. This is just salt water. Um, I'm trying to stay more hydrated, so I'm just drinking salt water. That's why I only take little sips and I make a face because it's super fucking salty. Oh, like I know I do seem like a bit of a degenerate, but I'm not the type to be drinking pure vodka at 1 p.m. in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Oh, what a rip! Holy! Nikola Kosev, yes. Butrint and Russell are injured. Guys, do you know what Gatorade is? Is salt water. They just add a shit ton of sugar in it to make it taste better. But yeah, like you know what like electrolytes are? There's salt. So don't pay for the Gatorade. Sprinkle a little bit of a little bit of um, salt into water. Vodka is less weird. I mean, it is pretty common for me to like, especially when because we're recording our shows in the evening. Like when we do the show, I will often have a beer. Not often, but I have. Yeah, that would be alcoholic styles. And I'm not an alcoholic, guys. I'm a stoner, okay? There's a difference. There's a massive difference. Although, so like I was a bartender for years and years and years. So I've always kind of wanted a show, and I think in the future I'd love to have a podcast where I invite like a few different guests in. It could be volleyball people, it could be different people, it doesn't matter. But they just sit around my bar and I just like make them drinks and cocktails and we just, you know, because like if you've ever sat at a bar as like a regular where you know the bartender and you know you got some friends around, like it's just banter. It's just pure banter. Oh, what a block by Biniak. Once again, you need a play, count on Matus Biniak every single time. But yeah, like how dope. Oh, never mind. Kyle Ensing. Gotta love it. Showing it up. Ensing over Leon. Okay. But yeah, I've always kind of wanted to do like a podcast or like a show where, you know, it's like me behind the bar and I've got like three, four guests and I like making some cocktails. You know, maybe we try some wine, try some beers. And I think it would be a good little time. I think it would be fun. Figure out beforehand what everyone likes to drink. Um, yeah, exactly. Get them drunk and then make them spill some tea. Um, like just like get them little libacious. Nothing wrong with that, right? Like I think it would have to be something that, you know, if you want to watch it its entirety, might have to be behind a paywall just because of the nature of the show. But some clips would get out there on socials for sure. Oh, what is like Leon has just been scoring automatic right now instead of hot ones, drunk ones. Yo, I like that a lot. Second set, Leon has 5 points. He's 5 for 9. Got blocked that one time. Nice little wipe there from Baba. So here's where I think Zawiercie gets a little dangerous. If they can stay close after 20, that's kind of when just all bets are off, and that's just when we let, like boys just be boys and let shit happen. And you've got some guys on your team that can make shit happen. So like this, I think this serve right here with Biniak is actually like crucial. Wolf actually it ended up being way better. Look at that. Yeah, I need Talus to be a little bit more aggro on that pass. I need him to be taking that ball away from Savicki for sure. And another one, just like that, just like I said, you stay close, You stay close. Oh, Savicki. You stay close, and then good things can happen after 20. This is what I'm like. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I want Talus to be like I want Talus to be taking up way more court, right? If I'm Savicki, pull off. Let Talus take that ball because just there now, like Zawiercie has all of the advantage of here. You're gonna have to bring Sirek in. I Sirzik. I don't Sirek. I always fuck that one up. That's a better pass. Yeah, run McCarthy. How do they call that ball out? Okay, that's a bad. Like, why are we getting the side view for this? Oh, okay. It was out. My bad. Huh. Yeah, I thought it touched on the sideline. Oh, did he get that? Yeah, he had to, eh? Yeah, it goes off his thumb. Yeah, it bends his thumb back. Yeah, yeah, come on. Finn's a good Canadian boy. He's not going to be out there lying. What's Glader talking about? Are they worried? Like, are they worried about like the double thing there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish I could. Fucking. I need to start learning some Polish out here. Because Italian, I can somewhat get the gist of it. Like it's close enough to French that there's enough there, and I've watched enough Italian league over the years. Whereas Polish is still, bruh. Oh, Leon, huge. Yeah. Can any Polish lip readers see what he said there? Or do you think he talks to himself in Spanish, or is he more Polish now? Oh yeah, I have no doubt that Leon can speak fluent Polish. That was my question. It was just more that like I can speak fluent French, but I still think and speak to myself in English. Like even when I'm with French speaking people and I'm only speaking French, if I'm thinking in my head or like muttering to myself. Although like there is certain things conversely that I'll say to myself in French too. Like when I swear at myself, it's usually in French. Kevin Sosik, 3 for 4 this set. Zawiercie is 5 for 5 in attacking in the second set. Whoo! Whoo-wee! French is a really good way to swear, but also I'm swearing at myself in Quebecois French. Um, yeah, I'm swearing at myself in Quebecois French. So remember that. Wow, holy shit! Curva is a really good one. I will have to say, just like in terms of punch, with it all, Curva is awesome. Oh, let's go, Finn McCarthy. Let's go. Oh, ouais, c'est bien mieux. Ah, c'est tout tes calices de tabarnak. That was a sick serve there by fucking Finney. Just rips it. Right then, like, how many times has uh, Perry been, like, Luke Perry been aced down his seam? Damn, reality check. You're Polish with a Japanese wife. That's some volleyball supremacy over there. Start him young. All right, that's we're going to set number three, and I don't think we're going to go to set number four. I just at no point, like even the few times that Zawiercie has taken the lead, at no point have I ever felt that they've been in control of this match. What do we we're gonna put another poll right now. Um, Living free, take it easy on a one-way ride. I also think it would be cool. Um, well, I mean, reality check. Like, hey, if you guys are both short, then having some Japanese in you is not that bad for your kids. There was one year I coached club volleyball, and I was coaching like 13-year-old girls, and we had a girl who her dad was a diplomat and had come into to Toronto, and her name was Wakana, and she played 1 year with us before going back to Japan, and she was like when she came, she was strictly a libero, right? And 13 years old. And nameless one, neither of the liberos have been having a good day today. It's been weird. But yeah, like she was strictly a libero. So, but she had been playing for like years and years. And in Canada, like you don't like we pay like everyone plays a 6-6 at like 13 years old. Like everyone kind of does a little bit of everything. And she was still our best player. And there was one match where she served 22 serves in a row, and she had the wildest little like step into her serve too. It was sick. I would love nothing. My honestly, you know what one of my goals, guys, here is, and like maybe we can start a GoFundMe, and you guys can just like fund my dreams here. Is that I want to start like an Anthony Bourdain style series where I go to different countries and just like examine their sport culture. And I fucking think that going to look at volleyball in Japan would be so fucking wild. Like I think it'd be so cool. I think it'd be I think it'd be so cool just to see how they do everything from like the bottom up in terms of the training, um, like the training. Like I want to go see the Haruko. Like I just want to go experience it there. Especially like I want to go to like Japan, Poland, Brazil, Italy and really like dig into that stuff. Like being in Brazil for beach that last year, and getting to talk to people and making some connections down there. Like, Brazilian volleyball culture is so fucking cool. I love that. Yeah, dude, life like I mean like this was 13U girls. And it was in an exhibition tournament because like at the time we actually played triple ball. Um, like it like she was gnarly, but she would hit that ball so perfect, and I absolutely hated playing with them because she would make a fool of me. Like when you hit a perfect float serve on a 13-year-old net where it's just hitting like just over the top of the net and then cresting down, it's almost impossible to no, Dev, I want you to come work for me. That's what I want. Let me fund your life, support your life, and then other people can fund ours. That's what I want. That's why I want to have a meeting with you. Okay. So after two sets, let's see. Kvolek has 10. Ensing has 8. Actually paying not that bad. 6 from Patrick Waba, but they're just not giving him like he has 6 attempts so far in this match, and they're giving a lot of volume to Kvolek and Ensing. As much as they can, anyways. And on the other side of the net, you've got fucking Savicki has 16 after 2. That's gross. He's 12 for 18, got blocked only once. He has a block and 3 aces. Yuck. That's it. Like they don't even need Leon right now. Leon's 7 for 13. He's doing not bad, but Savicki has been outstanding. Whew, that's impressive. That truly is. So far, Italy's game 1, Poland's game 1. Not been great ball. Hasn't been the best we've really seen all year. Oh, I thought Finn was going to get 2 there. I thought he was going to get 2. Ooh! Oh, it's the first one he's missed in a while, actually. Now, does Savicki actually get a chance at the Polish national team this year? That's my question. Also, here's my next question. If Tavares was Polish, would he play for the national team? Yeah, but once again, guys, Zawiercie is missing 1,000 of their points from this season. They're missing their 2 top scores, right? Like we can't act like this is a result that we could have anticipated, or that isn't expected when they don't have their guys out there. Oh, like, I think if you go Janusz Tavares, that's a fucking sick setting duo for a national team, right? And Tavares, like Janusz, is just really steady, delivers a good ball. I think he's a good leader. I think he's really underrated because he doesn't do anything too flashy, but he can just set a good ball. Like look at the numbers that Zoxa put up this year. Um, like with an old aging Kurek, and then you've got Shimura and Grabelny. Like those, that shouldn't be one of the most efficient teams in the league, and yet they were. Um, so yeah, if you have Janusz and Tavares, like someone who's just like a little bit more athletic, a little bit more physical, can add some different things, switches up the offense a little bit, I think that would be awesome for Poland. Is that? Oh yeah, nice little swing there for Mensing. See, like for me, is that I, I don't know if Ensing long term could get it done in Poland as like a starter, and like he would have to be with like maybe like if a Suvalki, like if Suvalki, if Tuaniga's still there, like you bring those two guys back together in an like on a team where there's really good ball control and you have a good setter who can like create some gaps, then yeah, like I can see Ensing being a weapon, but it's just he's he doesn't have the ability to manufacture points. Like if you look at the opposites this year who really dominated in the Plus Liga, like the Indras and the Amins and the Chizobas and the Filipiaks, like these are guys who are able to really generate their own offense. And he's not good enough to play like to start for a top team, right? Where things are going to open up a little bit. But yeah, like if I think if he's on Suvalki this year, that's a bit of a different story. And Tavares, nice little ace there too. That's what like they need to put everything in this bucket here for this third set to be able to pull it out. Like you're gonna need a couple, and like you're gonna need to do it from the baseline, just like Lublin did again against Perugia. You're gonna need to do it against baseline, and yeah, reality check. You're right. He's smart and he reads the game and the flow of the game really well. Like he understands the emotion of the game and like who to set at what points and where other teams are looking. Like he's really good at creating attention on one player, and then once that attention has been established, then going elsewhere. Uh, sorry, my friend. Some of my friends are uh, are going after it in the group chat right now. You love it. We're supposed to go. We're having to replan a camping trip right now. We were supposed to go on May long weekends, like May 16th. But unfortunately, oh, is that the no? Um, but yeah, we're having to replan everything because there was a huge ice storm here at the end of April that destroyed a whole bunch of stuff, and all these campgrounds are still figuring out their shit. Does I don't see Zawiercie pulling this out. I really don't. I'm sorry. I just how? Can they bring anything else to the table right now? And they need some type of run, and it needs to come from the baseline. And if it's going to come from anyone, it's either Tavares or Baniak. Maybe Ensing. But Ensing hasn't really been serving that great. Oh, that's a really good shot there by Waba. Am I saying that pronouncedly? So when you have the L with the dash through it, it's like a W. It's Waba. Ah, Finn. Do you like Boti's timeout? Really simple. Really simple. I have thought about how difficult it would be to be an international volleyball coach too, just because like when I was coaching, communication and like chatting with my players was such a big part of it. And then I like that Japanese girl I was talking about earlier, like one of my hardest things was just communicating with her. And like I know that in so many ways it wasn't what she wanted it to be. And like I could just so many times just see that like disappointment when her in her eyes. And sometimes she like say something to me in Japanese because she could barely speak English, and it was like frustrating. So like, oh man, at this level, that must be really tough. Where it's like you could think like both you could like think about something in his mind in Italian and just not really. Um, yeah. What do you mean wabaki? Oh, uh-oh. Oh. What is wabaki? I don't know. Where's the key come from? So wabaki? Where does that last oh, okay. No, I don't know what those shoes. Yeah, okay. Waba, not laba. Vaba. Bro, I wish I could show you guys my group chat right now with my non-volleyball friends because it's fucking hilarious. Oh man. Woo! What a scoop there by Comenda. Oh, Tavares just goes underneath. I want to see a replay on that. I want to see a slow-mo replay. Oh, Savicki. Nice little smile there in between the net from the boys. You gotta love it. But that's what I'm saying. Like that was actually a really athletic play. What's Savicki's hitting like here in set number trois? My favorite, my favorite Fornal stare down actually wasn't Fornal staring down. It was Finn McCarthy staring down Fornal. Um, he crunched him in like the second or third set of the third match. Um, Fornal had like a one-on-one out of the pipe, and McCarthy crunched him and just stood there and looked him down. I do somewhat see like I think Fornell's a fantastic player, but I think he gets caught up in some shit sometimes. He gets caught up in too much shit sometimes. Oh, 1-0 for Kevin Sasek. Savicki? Savicki? Or Savicki? Savicki or Savicki? Oh, I thought he caught that one. Now, right now, it feels like Lubin's just trying a little bit too hard. Ooh, Waba. The one thing about doing these watch alongs is that if there's a game like this that's maybe not the most entertaining, is that I kind of get bored at a certain point. Okay, Leon, like literally right on fucking, like right on beat. Is like, here, I'll have something for you to watch. That was sick. That. I hope that wakes up. I hope that wakes up um, Lublin a little bit because he could do it here for the baseline. One ace, and this set changes completely. Oh, oh, there, yeah, that's it. What are we? dancing. Oh, that was a tough one for Kyle Lansing for sure. That decides to pull the hands. Maybe not the best of decisions. Oh, oh no, reality check. Like if Stephen Marr is in the chat, it literally says Stephen Marr. Like he's not hiding out there. It's not like the Discord where people hide behind fake names. And I'm just out here raw dog and everything, just like that. Bro, it was like 17-13 just a second ago, and Lublin just right back into it. Oh, what a block there by Savicki. He's MVP for sure. He has to be MVP. But I do think too, though, like I had a meeting today with some people about like, oh yeah, I said like when he went back, like this Leon serving run had the potential to change this set, and it did. Yeah, it was all of your doubting or stopping your lack of doubting. Maybe it was all your belief that brought Lublin back. But yeah, like I think we're gonna have to figure it out, and I don't think I can do it on YouTube. We're gonna have to find out a different platform to done it, and we're gonna be able to do some like live streams, watch alongs, where you guys can actually call in and like join the stream, like from like a video. Like we'll just give you a link, and it'll like essentially have you be able to call in and like ask a question and stuff like that. So I'd love to be able to do like like a live stream watch along where we actually watch the matches. Maybe we can see if we can find some old ones that are on YouTube or something, and like watch it with an athlete, and then have you guys come in and like actually ask some questions and like be a part of the chat too. Ooh, yeah, but it's a little bit different on Discord. Sorry, I have if I'm assuming that's Korean. If the person whose username is in Korean, if you could just write something else for me to be able to address you, that'd be great. Um, I don't want to just like be like Korean writing. Yeah, you can do it on Discord, but this is a much better solution, and yeah, it'll be pretty good. It'll be pretty dynamic. Oh, whoa! Okay. It's kind of like a Zoom meeting, but can also be used for other stuff. Yeah, a little late for Aaron Russell. Like, is he? And they brought him in for Ensing too, but oh no, they brought him in for. Oh, there was a double sub. Okay, okay, wait, it was a double sub. I wonder what's up with him. I really do. Grozdanov for Novkoski. That's an interesting change here. Let's go, Finn McCarthy. Woo! Baby boy, how many fucking serves is that? How many aces is that today? Let's go. That's a second. Yeah, it's tough for Fat Ron out there. And now this game's for sure over. For sure over. This is Jover. Hey, my Quebecois friend, what part of Quebec you from? Are you like Quebec City? You Montreal? Or you from like fucking Rouen? Rouen, Rwanda. Whoa, that was just a not great serve by Manovsky. We're really just inching to the end here. Like unless, although you do have Biniak on the. Oh no, that's not Biniak. That's Glider. He does pop off with big serves at big times, and this would be a big time. Grand B, okay. It's Jover. It is Jover, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Grand B is basically Montreal. Ooh, I really like the way that Kamenda pushes his back set. Like, it's way more palms and push as opposed to flick and thumbs. Yeah, Savicki's out here. He's 10 break points and he's a plus 13 on the match. What do we have on the other side for Zawiercie? No one on Zawiercie is in the positives. Oh, this is sorry. That's only for set three. That's only for set three. Kwolek is a plus 5. Ensing's a plus 8. Match point. Let's go. Might go for a run after this. All right. Oh, closing it out right here. It's going to be done. Leon with a roll shot. 3 dong for Lublin. Dong 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 dong. We need that. I need that audio in my life. Lifeless. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for our Aussies. Yeah, game blouses. Game. Let's look at some of the stats here. Savicki has to be the MVP, in my opinion. 20 points. Next highest in the match, both Leon and Sasek at 13. But yeah, Savicki, 20 points, 15 for 23. Hit a block, hit 4 digs, even had an assist and 3 aces. Reality check. Where am I from? Or Lifeless? Lifeless is from Australia. Um, yeah, Lifeless is from Australia. That's why it's the middle of the night for them. Um, Thank you, Dev. Devin's in India, so it's going to be late for him too. Um, Thank you guys. Kenny, you're Canadian, right? Reality check is Polish, I'm assuming. Thank you, reality check. Thank you for everyone tuning in. We had a good crew. Just hear people watching and chatting. So really appreciate you guys all. Nice, nice. I love New Brunswick. My grandfather was born in St. John, and he went to St. FX. Um, so yeah, big fan of New Brunswick. I've got some good friends in the Freddie area. Um, oh, reality chat. You're living in America. Really, the chat here was more active than the. But Anna, were you in the Plus Liga channel or were you in the Polish channel? So there may have been a difference. I don't know. When's the next Plus Liga match? We're gonna do another watch along for Lega Volley tomorrow because the game two it goes down tomorrow. Um, Romania, sick. Although I will say about Romania is that I got to work with a bunch of Romanians for beach tour last year, like the Blitz crew and like a few other people. And every Romanian I ever hates Romania. So we'll have to talk about that um, for sure. Um, but yeah, the next game is going to be Saturday early. Yeah, it's the early game, so I can do that actually. Um, yeah, yeah, it's I can actually do this Saturday game for that. It's my buddy's birthday on Saturday, and I'm gonna help him. We're gonna go have a party in the park. We rented. There's these like pizza ovens randomly in one of the parks. Name this one. That is a massive excuse. You can't take away your two best scores. Your two best scores in the final. Like like Yashemsky had a 19-year-old libero, and people were saying that was reasons. Like Lube, we thought they were going to be down and out when they lost Balasso. Zawiercie is missing both of their like. I'm sorry. Like this, there's plenty of excuses. There are two massive excuses why Zawiercie couldn't win this match. Oh, Kenny, what happened to the world? Like the night of World League Halifax? Honestly, like I like. There's it's it's just fuzzy now. Like, unless were you there? Like, were you around? You have like specific questions, but yeah, I mean, there was just some, you know how Halifax Pizza Corner is on a 2 a.m. on a Friday, Saturday night, and the boys hadn't had a great series against Argentina, and some people were getting lippy, and we had some boys getting lippy, and you know, I may have had to grab a few of them and be like, guys, we still got World League out here. Uh, and then yeah, we went to a bunch of the Dow. We went to back to. I remember we got a few of the culprits into cabs, and everyone headed back to some of the Dow players' houses. And me and Rudy Verhoof went to Pizza Corner and got pizza and donaires for everyone. I needed that sweet white sauce on my donair. But um, the bald, yo, that bald Polish commentator reality check is actually like legit. We met, like I chatted with him a little bit because he's come down to Ottawa for VNL, and he's actually legit stuff. World League Moncton, bro. Like, how far are you going back for World League Moncton? Like, that's before my time. It wasn't in Charlottetown. It was in Summerside. And Summerside was one of the funniest fucking things, too, because it was Canada versus Bulgaria, and it's in Summerside, PEI, which is like for like tiny, tiny little town in the tiniest of provinces. Um, and yeah, we were all just partying at the Legion, and it's like a whole bunch of townies, and then all of these like what they call them the city folk from Charlottetown, which would be like a suburb, and yeah, like we just had a great time. It was Canada and Bulgaria, and it was the tallest party ever in Summerside, PEI, no doubt about it. Um, yeah, Fedorowski. He's very iconic. I feel like when I think about Polish, commentary and stuff like that, I think about him. But all right, guys. Well, is there any other questions in the chat? I'll sit here for a second or two to see if I can take anyone. But um, yeah, like thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Uh, I think I'm gonna do more of these, especially for these big matches. Um, and yeah, like especially when there's no other conflicts. I think these are good to do, and then maybe jump into into the World League or Nations League times too, when there's like multiple matches going on, and we can kind of tune in on some different things. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any more questions coming in from you guys. And yeah, always. Kenny, definitely do. Reality check. Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine. No, thank you for being here. It's not like you guys are in my house. It's not like you guys are coming over and imposing. You're choosing to spend this time with me, and I thank you for it. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. It's beautiful outside. I'm gonna go get some sunshine. Peace.